Hello and welcome to All About Community. My name is Robert L. Harris and I am your host. My guest today is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court, retired. Retired? Doesn't that sound good? Retired.
Retired sounds wonderful.
Do you sit on assignment or you just
No,
you've given it up?
I
Like I
have.
gave it up when I
Yes, I've given up in terms of judging. So I don't sit on assignment. I don't do private judging. I just get involved in things that I'm passionate about.
Okay, things that you are passionate about. Now you are passionate about the recall of the Oakland mayor. Is that correct?
That is
Why
quite
are you so
correct.
passionate about that?
I am quite passionate about that.
Why?
It is
Why?
so necessary, Bob. We have to recall her.
You really think so? I mean,
Absolutely.
can't she redeem herself by doing something?
No.
You mean
The short answer is no, she can't.
she is beyond help?
Redemption, yes, she's
She's
beyond
beyond
redemption.
redemption.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, exactly. And she keeps stepping further into some holes. It's really, really unfortunate that is happening because Oakland deserves so much better than the leadership that she's offering and that she's been providing to date.
Now she recently appointed a police chief, fellow named Mitchell from Texas. Doesn't that really save her?
No,
Why not?
because first of all, we should never have needed to hire a new police chief.
Well,
We
that's
had
true.
a wonderful police chief.
Fantastic police chief,
A fantastic police
LaRon
chief in LaRon
Armstrong.
Armstrong. And he had accomplished so much, particularly with respect as we look at, and we'll talk perhaps later on about this budget crisis, particularly when it came to saving money. We've been the city of Oakland, Oakland Police Department, city of Oakland, have been under federal oversight for more than 20 years.
Mhm.
We are paying tons of money to the federal monitor. I believe it's over $1 million a year, somewhere in that neighborhood. We are paying one of the plaintiff's attorneys hundreds of thousands of dollars, and gets about $100,000 a year. That's Attorney Jim Shannon. John Burris, the plaintiff's attorney, doesn't take any money from the city.
Why
Uh,
is one taking some and the other
I have
person isn't?
I have no idea. It just that
Some sound issue to me.
yes, indeed, indeed. And so there's just money going out. The city spent over $250,000 to hire the vetting firm for the police chief candidates that were presented to the mayor.
Mhm.
And we've had two sets of candidates. So all that money is going out of the city of Oakland instead of coming in. In the meantime, where businesses closing, crime increasing,
Whole lot of business.
whole lot of businesses closing, and crime has increased. And it's like we're
Hell,
bleeding money that we shouldn't be bleeding.
so you think the mayor's just in above her head, right? She's drowning.
She is drowning. And unfortunately, you know how sometimes people are drowning and they're taking other people down with them? She's taking the entire city of Oakland down with her.
Well, as a taxpayer of the city of Oakland, I am just
Very-
furious at the money she's causing me.
You should be. And you very well should be. Again, in addition to extending federal oversight, which is what her firing of Chief Armstrong did, it's going to take some time for this
Well,
new
he
chief
sued
to
her
get.
too, didn't he?
He did too.
And based on, I'm a lawyer, been a lawyer for 50 some years, uh, he's going to win that case easily. The hearing officer said she had no basis for firing him.
Exactly. And I think he should win it. And it is a lesson to the mayor, to the city, to city leadership, because the decisions that were made were just so unfounded. I almost, it broke my heart on a personal level because I've been working with the chief, but also because I saw us emerging from federal oversight. I was on the police commission. I read all of those reports, and I and read the investigative reports. And as we were reading them and looking at the interviews, it's kind of like there's no basis to go after Chief Armstrong on any of
And
this.
the mayor says that you're just mad because you're no longer on the police, that she didn't reappoint you to the police.
Yes,
Is she,
yes.
is she right? Are you mad?
No, I'm not mad at all about that. I am mad in that she has ruined our city, and she seems to be doing everything she can to take this city down. But that was a volunteer position. My term had already
Exactly.
expired the previous October.
Right.
And I've done a few other things in my life, such that the service on the Oakland on the police commission was not the highest thing I've ever achieved in my life. And the suggestion that I would sit around and try to plot revenge and start a recall, it is just so ridiculous. And it's an arrogance on the part of Mayor Shing Tao and her supporters.
You think it's immaturity, healthy,
Immaturity is a
or
great word.
incompetence?
It's a great word. Immaturity, I think it's narcissism. I think it's incompetence. I think it is a number of things, it's a certain level of arrogance, in that she's not able to understand that there are some real problems in Oakland, and people. She needs to be listening to the people who have the problems. People are hurting, and that is what is happening with respect to this recall. We have had a tremendous amount of success on the recall. Now, we can talk numbers. You want
Yeah,
to talk
let's talk
numbers?
about the recall. Now,
Yes,
you have to gather approximately how many signatures?
25,000 verified signatures.
20. That's a lot of signatures. You think you
Eh,
can
but
really get that many?
oh,
Because people love the mayor so much. I mean, they're not going to sign it.
hey, listen, people are coming out of the woodwork. They're calling like, "Where can I go to sign?" When they see signature gatherers out and about, they are flocking to
As a
them.
matter of fact, I was at a Safeway in San Leandro, and they
Uh-huh.
were lined up to
They were
sign
lined
the
up exactly.
petition.
They are
I said,
lined
I
up.
hope y'all live in Oakland.
Yes,
They said, yeah, we do.
yes, indeed. And what we've done is we have collected over 20,000 signatures already, gross numbers. More than half of them have been verified to date, in the process of verifying them. So
Mhm.
we will easily reach our 25,000 minimum. In fact, we hope to collect close to 40,000 registered, validated, and valid signatures.
By when?
We have until July to
Oh,
collect the
July.
signatures,
Oh, that's a long time.
but we're again almost halfway there now. So we have set a personal goal of having them by the end of May.
Judge, we're going to have to go to break, so don't touch that remote. Matter of fact, just put it down. We will be right back with All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court, retired. We will be right back.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The world can be yours. Our goal at Otter Pro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Come on, welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, who is retired. She's from the Alameda County Superior Court, where she sat for a number of years and actually did an outstanding job. I remember, Brenda, before you were even appointed to this. Matter of fact, I remember when you were in law school.
That's right. That's right, Bob.
and,
That's
uh, and,
right.
and, and, and Mayor Elihu Harris reminded me that one of your first jobs out of law school, working for him when he was with John Burris and David Alexander, I believe it
Exactly,
was, right?
exactly. Harris Alexander and Burris, and I was their associate. They worked me to death. They ran me
Well,
all
they did a
over
good
this.
job. Look at you, you're still alive, and you're
Exactly,
smiling.
exactly. And I loved being there. I really did love it. But it was a lot of work, and I learned so much from all of them in their different ways. John, in terms of his litigation experience and his commitment to
Right.
civil rights. Elihu, in terms of his political connections and everything. and how to work a room. Ellen who says you go in, you work the room, you go around, you say hello to everybody, and then you can go. And so,
Well,
but everybody knows you've been there. Everybody
that's
saw
right.
you.
And you know who Mayor Ellie Harris
Mhm.
learned that from?
From Willie
Willie
Brown.
Brown.
Yes, from Willie Brown. I can believe it.
Willie
I
can
can
work a room in 10 minutes.
exactly,
And
and
then right out.
everybody knew he'd been there and everything. And David, with his business experience and stuff and contracting things, it was just an excellent, excellent learning ground.
Now the chief, recently appointed chief from Texas. Any feelings about him?
You know, I wish him the best.
Mhm.
I don't want Oakland to fail. I don't want any more damage done to Oakland.
Mhm.
He's going to have a challenge
I can imagine.
because Oakland is already has a problem with its 911 system. He left his last department because of issues with the 911
Well,
system.
let's hope he learned a lot from that.
I'm hoping that he did, but the challenges in Oakland are much bigger.
Mhm.
And we are about to lose funding for our 911 system if something doesn't happen in like the next 90 days or so. So that's already a strain on him. He's going to have to get up to speed on the negotiated settlement agreement. The
Absolutely.
NSA agreement.
Absolutely.
It's going to take some time. And had she not fired Chief Armstrong, we wouldn't have to have this issue here.
That's true.
We were very close to exiting the negotiated settlement agreement. In fact, we were closer than we'd ever been on any prior chief. And the mayor had the opportunity to rehire Chief Armstrong. She was given that opportunity last fall. She could have taken it if she had
Yeah,
been
now
listening to the
that blew
people.
my mind. She did not even recognize that she was given another opportunity to
Exactly.
redeem
To
herself.
course correct. Absolutely. And then to say redeem herself.
It
She
takes a
didn't take
poor
that.
leader who doesn't understand that. You've given her look. I made a mistake.
Yes.
They given me an opportunity
Yes.
to correct that mistake, and I just throw it away.
Just throw it away. And so now then you spend more money to try to get some other people. And I have to say too, I'm not a fan of the leadership of the police commission. I think that the current leadership under Marsha Peterson as the chair, and with Regina Jackson, who continues to stay on the police commission and mess things up. I think they made a lot of missteps and a lot of and caused a lot of problems with some of the shenanigans that they pulled. So I think that they did some things that they really should not have done, and it made the police commission look bad.
Mhm.
And now the mayor is talking about she's going to take away the power of the police commission.
Now, how she's going to do that? She has to first change the charter. Can you imagine anybody voting for this mayor to have more power?
Exactly, I cannot imagine. And when you think about measures LL and measures S1, measure S1 and measure LL, that was supported by over 80% of the voters in Oakland to establish the police commission, to give it the power to hire and fire, and then to enhance its abilities. So you again are not listening to the voters of Oakland. You have your own path, and it just doesn't make any sense. Why
Where
would
is
you
she?
try to do that?
I'm just confused, actually. Where is she? She's been on this program, as our viewers know, on at least 2 occasions.
Mhm.
Well, where is she getting her advice from?
That's what I wonder. I don't think she gets good advice
Well,
from
that's clear.
anyone who's supposed to be advising her. Or I don't know if she's just not taking the good advice or if she's being poorly advised. But if she's being poorly advised, then we got to look at obviously the city attorney's office and anybody else who's giving her any advice. And I know that the current city attorney is not going to be running again. That there will be a new city attorney in January because that position is on the November ballot. But there's so much that needs to be done. I can't figure this mayor out. Maybe it's because she's from Stockton and she really doesn't never
Yeah,
really.
but she's been in Oakland for the last 20 years.
Well,
It doesn't take you 20 years to learn?
no, and particularly when she was on the city council.
For 4 years out of
Before she
District
became,
4.
yeah, yes, before she became mayor, she ran on a platform saying she was the most experienced candidate. You wouldn't know that by what she's done to date, and so I just can't figure her out. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's
Mhm.
almost like there's somebody somewhere that really wants to see Oakland fail. So if you put
Well, a
in,
lot of people want to see Oakland fail.
and you put in incompetent leadership in the mayor's office, I don't know who she got funding from somewhere to get
Oh,
her
she
in
got funding
office.
from the unions.
From the unions, and they got nice salaries and stuff, nice salary boosts, which is why we have one of the reasons we have a budget crisis now because of increasing salaries and stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
not down in the union. I'm a union person myself. I mean, I love unions and stuff. I'm not criticizing
But
them.
we're going to talk about that deficit in a moment. We're going to, unfortunately, have to go to break. So don't touch that remote. We will be right back with All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte. I like to say that, Forte. Alameda County Superior Court Judge, retired. We will be right back.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The world can be yours. Our goal at AutoPro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court Judge, retired. And Brenda is the head of the efforts to recall Mayor Shane Thau. We were about to talk about the budget crisis in Oakland, and I understand from reading the paper that there is a real budget crisis. Do you have any comments on that?
You know,
And who is likely to be hit by that
yeah.
deficit?
It's another reflection of poor leadership, and not just on the part of the mayor, but everybody on that
Mhm.
city council there.
So the council doesn't get a pass.
Oh, absolutely not. You have people like Carol Fife, people like Nikki Fortunato Boss and others out there.
And
Who,
she's running for board of supervisors.
and that's what.
So she's going to get elevated.
Isn't that amazing that you have come I mean, that you're there in Oakland, you're not doing your job on the city council, and then you
So
want
you get a promotion.
you want a promotion, and the things that have been done, and the simplicity of everybody, all of them on the city council, and under this mayor's leadership has just led to, again, we're looking at. I think they're talking the numbers are like an operating deficit of $145 million or something.
I think it's closer to 200
200 and something. Okay. And so, and the way that the decisions that were made, and they were just spending money and not didn't seem to have a clue that at some point they'll say, you have to pay the piper. You can't just keep spending money and say, well, I must have some money because I still have checks in my checkbook. It's kind of no.
So they never understood that in order for you to spend money, you got to have money coming
You
in.
gotta have the money coming in.
Yeah,
And the
elementary.
decisions that are being made, your revenue has decreased and expenses have increased. And business tax and things like that. And then you got businesses closing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost the perfect storm in the negative sense. I hate to use perfect in terms of what's going on, but all of these things have combined, and Oakland's almost on the verge of bankruptcy, and it really breaks my heart that my city is in this position because of the failed leadership on the part of the mayor and city council members. I just, look at Hagenberger Road. When Larry Reed was on the council, because that was his legacy. His legacy.
That legacy went just like that. Boom, boom,
Absolutely.
boom.
Boom.
Can you believe In-N-Out Burger is
Yes.
no longer in
No
Oakland?
longer there. And Treva Reed, who was my district representative.
Mine
and
too.
stuff. Yes, indeed, our district representative. I don't know what she's been doing, but certainly not enough. And people go out for photo ops and everything. Why aren't you talking to people about what you can do? Why aren't we coming up with some plans to make life better for people? Those people who are looking at these businesses have lost their jobs. So now they need help. Some of them are going to lose their housing.
Mhm.
And we just can't sustain this.
Can you tell me what is the plan for public safety here in the city of Oakland?
Well,
I mean,
some people are already calling for cuts in police department budget and everything, and the police department budget has already taken some significant hits already over the years. And look at crime again. Crime's going up no matter what the mayor gaslights people and says crime is not going down. Uh,
the mayor's very good at telling people, "Don't worry, you ain't got no problem." Then people walk out, get hit over the head.
Exactly, exactly. And one thing that she has done is that the police department used to be able to publish weekly crime stats, make them public.
Right?
They can't do that anymore.
Why? The mayor doesn't like it.
Right?
You know.
So it's kind of like, well, what are you talking about? It's like, what happened to those? We
Well,
can't.
what is
We
city
can't
council
publish them
doing? Should
anymore.
they just sit there and let the mayor run over them?
I kind of wonder. It's almost,
If I was on the city council, I'd be in on every street corner saying that this mayor is, I'll
yes,
use softer language.
yes,
I said,
yes, yes.
this mayor is not equipped to do the job.
Yes, yes. And I think at some point they are going to see the light and just start distancing themselves from her. She's going to be recalled. This recall is going to be on the November ballot, and people are going to come out and they are going to vote to recall her.
For
And
good reason. For good reason.
for very good reasons, for exceptional reasons. And it is what the recall process is for. It is for the public, the voters, to express their dissatisfaction with elected officials. It's an unusual process, and it should be used sparingly. I'm not one who goes around thinking, okay, well, we lost an election, so therefore let's try to recall people. I would never be involved in this kind of process, except for two reasons. One, it was necessary, and also because I think this is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's the right thing to
You,
do.
you've heard it from the judge. It is going to happen. And when the judge tells you it's going to happen, guess what? It's going to happen.
It'll happen.
Don't
It will
touch that
happen.
remote. We will be right back with All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harvin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court Judge retired. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The world can be yours. Our goal at AAC Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest today is Judge Brenda Harvin Forte, who is an Alameda County Superior Court judge. But she's retired. Actually, I don't think she should be retired. I think she ought to be right back in that courtroom. But I'm also happy she's retired because she's leading the campaign to get rid of the mayor of Oakland, and for good reason. Judge, we're running out of time, but you have any comment on the change of name of the Oakland Airport to propose change of name?
Yes.
Okay.
It's another situation, something that the mayor supports. It's another situation to tear down Oakland. Why would you support taking away Oakland as the first name of the airport? I mean, it's bad enough that you're putting San Francisco in it at all, but why, at least Oakland, San Francisco, or something. But I just think it's a poorly thought out decision, and the implications are terrible. We already have a negative reputation around the country. Oakland has a negative reputation, and now you're going to try to sort of not even give us our props in terms of having the airport be the Oakland International Airport. I think it's a terrible decision. There will be litigation on that. It will be welcome litigation. I don't think that everybody who's upset about it has yet weighed in, but a ton of people
They're just waiting to weigh in.
just waiting.
Now that we're almost out of time, can you look into that camera and tell the voters of Oakland why they should vote to recall this mayor? Just lay it out
Oh my!
in your words.
You should vote to recall Mayor Shane Powell because her failed leadership has led to the almost complete destruction of Oakland. Think about the money that she failed to apply for, the 15 to 20,000, 20, 15 to $20 million that could have been coming into Oakland from the governor's office to set aside this money to combat retail theft. Think about the firing of the Chief Armstrong. That's going to cost the city some money with this lawsuit. You think about how crime has gone up, and she'll claim that it's not her fault, but it is her fault because she took steps, including firing Chief Armstrong, that led to the increase in crime, and she's not done anything to make crime better. So you have to take responsibility for that. She has been gaslighting the public in terms of talking about how crime is going down when we know better. And also in terms of saying she would declare a state of emergency if she didn't have a new police chief by last year. She did not have a new police chief by the end of last year. She didn't declare a state of emergency. We've had to have the CHP come in and do things. It's just and then look at the A's. We had the A's when she took office. The A's are gone. And what did she say when the A's were talking about relocating? Her office issued a statement that said the A's will not be missed. They will be missed. Shane Town will not be missed when she's booted from office, but but the A's will be missed. And look at the revenue, all of those kinds of things that have a negative impact on Oakland.
Well, Judge, I see you are very passionate about getting rid of this mayor.
Oh man, you know what? And our organization is Oakland United to recall Shane Town.
And how can
Out.
they contribute to
www.recallshanetown.org. Recallshanetown.org. We do need money. Any contribution of any amount would help us as we pay these signature gatherers who've done such an excellent job, as we take care of other fiscal responsibilities for this movement. But it is a movement, and it's a movement that is brought
and I can
together.
tell you're very passionate about that movement, Judge.
Man, it has brought together the rich, the poor, the flatlands, all segments of
In other words, it has unified Oakland.
We
And,
have
that's a
unity.
good
It is
thing.
Oakland United.
And you know what?
Oakland United, a
We're out
very
of time.
diverse group.
We are out of time,
Yes,
Judge.
yes, yes. Oh my.
So don't touch that remote. We will be right back with another segment of our program today, where we will be introducing to our viewers members of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce,
Whoa.
one of the greatest organizations in the
Yes,
world.
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Judge, it has been my pleasure. Thank you for being my guest. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest has been Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court Judge retired, who is leading the recall to get rid of Shane Powell as our mayor. We will be right back.
Thank you for having me, Bob.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The world can be yours. Our goal at AutoPro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is, Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The world can be yours. Our goal at AAC Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Hello and welcome back to All About Community. As I indicated earlier in the program, that we're introducing the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce as part of our series. The reason we are doing that is because we want people in the Bay Area to know about the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce and the businesses in particular that it represents. Today we have as our first guest people in set the tone for this is Kimmy Amour. Did I get it right?
Armour, that's
Amour. You're with the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, where Kathy Adams is the illustrious president.
Absolutely.
And how long have you been with the chamber?
So the chamber is one of my clients.
Mm-hmm.
And we've kicked off this program in February. And what I do with the chamber as a part of kind of my services is I'm supporting our entrepreneurs, helping them understand and navigate the world of business development, access to capital, as well as managing their business, doing website development, technology management questions, things of that nature. So I hold weekly, what we call office hours. So twice a week we get on Zoom and ask, and we try to answer any of those questions to help our chamber members. So that's a new program that we kicked off in February.
And that's when you came aboard, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
Now, what has been your experience so far with the businesses that, and in particular here, this is something new for us. We're bringing businesses to appear on television so that people get more exposure to our viewers, and then we're asking our viewers to go out and support them. Is that right?
That's correct. So this partnership with RTV is to again help our businesses level up, give them more exposure, let them use these assets to also do their promotion, right? And then let the community know what services and entrepreneurs are there. So this is also a passion of mine, to support our entrepreneurs, and really we need to give them that platform so that people know the amazing services, passions that are available to support our local communities, both at the individual level in terms of restaurants and bars, but also professional services, housing, or accommodations, the travel. So there's a variety of businesses that people just don't know that Oakland hosts for our Black community.
Now, how do you plan to select the persons who will be coming on to our TV?
So we want to make sure that our businesses are set up for success to leverage this platform, right? So again, having a presence, really understanding what their 30-second pitch is, so that they get that crisp and clear. I want to make sure there's a variety of businesses. So like this first program, We had with Tracy Bartlow of B Love's Guest House. So we have travel, right? And then we have Aku Mitchell on the maintenance,
People in
janitor maintenance services, right? So again, two very different types of businesses, but they have both of those business owners have invested in their businesses. They've been doing it for quite some time. They're leveling up, they're going out for capital, and they're expanding. So those are the types of businesses that I hope to kind of allow the spotlight to highlight and extend their reach.
you have any ideas to how many Black businesses we have in the Oakland area?
Well, I don't know how many we have in the area because not all businesses are registered, of course, through
Right,
the chamber. But that's a great question. I don't know, but our membership is definitely upwards of 400.
Well, so the chamber has 400. All right. Well, that's a good number to have.
Yes, yes.
And you say you will be selecting them based on just the various categories?
Yeah, so I want to have a mix of businesses. And I also, again, like I said, want to make sure that they are set up to take advantage of the opportunity. So we want to make sure that they, again, have a 30-second pitch. They're committed to the business. They understand what their growth is. They have some goals. And this is a part of one of their goals, kind of extend their reach.
And you mentioned that several times, a 30-second pitch. What do you mean by a 30-second pitch?
A 30-second pitch is, you want to be able to tell people what you do, what your purpose is, and who is the best type of client to take advantage of your business, right? So a 30-second pitch just is, hey, I've only had 30 seconds. Tell me who you are, what you do, why you do it, and why I should do business with you, right? So that's what I mean by having a 30-second pitch. When you can do that, then you're crisp and clear around who you're serving, why you're serving it, and people understand and can quickly, quickly get the message.
So that's one of the things that the chamber does is help people understand the importance of having a 30-second pitch. In the old days, when I was in corporate America, they used to say elevator speech.
Exactly.
You got to be able to say it while you're going up and down the elevator, or you lost it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you lost an opportunity, but this will give an opportunity for a 30-second pitch. Do you do some of the training with them, or?
Yeah, so we will be hosting training, so training on different types of applications that they might need. So let's say, for example, from a social media perspective, there are different types of platforms out there that allow you to create brochures, video vignettes that you want to put on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. So they want to know what the latest and greatest tools are, which ones are so easy for them. So we'll be doing training on those types of tools, introducing them, helping them figure out, again, what things they should invest in and what things might not be, well suited for the size and the breadth of the company. So absolutely.
What about computer skills? Do you assist businesses in understanding?
We do. That's also part of our training. And that's also part of the office hours because different businesses are at different levels. Some people just need to know, how do I log in and create, email accounts for my business?
Right.
Is it worthwhile? How much space do I need? What type of computer should I buy? What type of investment should I be making here? So it's all levels. It's all sorts of things. I even had a question like last week, for example, a business wanted to create proposals, brochures that she could kind of mail out. She'd had Adobe Express. There are lots of other tools out there, but she wanted something really easy. So I showed her another option that she could look at for that. We have members who wanted to increase their search engine optimization, which is how when somebody Googles you, you want to land within the top 10, right?
Right.
So how do you do that?
And I know you're already doing this, but could you look into that camera and tell our viewers why it is important to be a member of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce?
Yes, it's important to be a member of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce so that you can avail yourself of all the amazing support, whether it's grants, SBA loans, certifications, all of the skills that you need to support and make your business a success. That's what the Oakland African American Chamber is set up to do, to help our community, our businesses grab that mantle of success.
of having, I like that, grab that mantle of success.
Absolutely.
And in grabbing that mantle of success, of having, what it does, it empowers them to take charge of their own destiny so that they can run their businesses in a way that will move on. There's a movie called Moving On Up.
Moving on up.
Different
Absolutely.
strokes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, because it's difficult to be an entrepreneur. And sometimes you're entrepreneur by design and sometimes by necessity. And so availing yourselves of the resources that you need will ensure that you're able to survive, right?
Able
feast and
to
famine.
survive.
Yeah,
Not only survive, but to thrive.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Again, we welcome the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce to our TV, and we're excited to have them as a partner. So remember this, no matter what you do, when you do it, or even how you do it, in the final analysis, it's still going to be all about community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest has been Kimmy Amour of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The world can be yours. Our goal at AutoPro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris, and I am your host. As I indicated at the end of our last session, that we are starting at the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce a new series where we are featuring businesses, Black businesses, that are located right here in the Bay Area. Our first guest is Tracy Bartlow of B Loves Guest House. Did I get that right?
Yes, that was correct.
No. Let's talk a little bit about B Loves Guest House. What is
Okay.
it?
B Love's Guest House is a boutique hotel with an art gallery and an urban garden. We are located in a historic Victorian house in West Oakland, and we're a lodging service, and we have special events.
Now, how does one know about this? Because I've never heard of it.
B Love's Guest House. We have a website, so you can find us online. We have lots of ads on Google and other places. And my business started in an interesting way, and so it began by word of mouth.
By word of mouth.
And that's how most people found out about it initially. But now that we're online, you can find us on not only on our website, but we're also listed on different online travel agencies like Expedia, Travelocity, TripAdvisor. But the prices on my website are the best.
Now what are the prices?
The prices range between $100 and $150 per night. And then there's also
That's
hotel.
the best deal I ever heard of in my whole life.
It's a good deal, and it's a beautiful, unique space. And there's also, additional fees like cleaning fees and the hotel tax that goes to the city of Oakland.
Well, the city of Oakland always got to get its cut. That's how they stay in business, and that's all right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now, how did you start this business?
It's a unique journey.
Come on.
It's a unique beginning. I was a new homeowner and I
Mhm.
wanted rental property. So I found this, my real estate agent found this property in West Oakland and it had a lower unit. That was the rental property. I lived upstairs with my family. But you know, those Victorian houses are pretty huge.
I know.
And the lower unit had 5 bedrooms, and I had a tough time renting it out. My background is in dance and theater and activism. So I found myself staging the rooms and renting them out to this international community of artists and activists that I'm connected to. And that's how the business began.
So you have a passion for this. And
Yeah.
how did you develop that passion? Is there something about your background or anything that drove that passion?
You know, my mother was born in Texas. She was born on a farm. And
So was I.
okay, I think that's why you're going to love the business because I tapped into my heritage of Black farmers and I created this beautiful urban paradise. It's very much of this lush garden. So that's one of our unique amenities. And that's one of my passions is connecting with these natural resources of the earth.
Now, what is it that's unique about your business? I know you, from what you said, you not only rent rooms, but you sell stuff as well. Is that right?
Yes. Well, also part of my passion is I love to host. I love people to have a good time. And also with my background and my mother's Southern upbringing, I'm used to going to my auntie's house, my cousin or my grandparents' house, and how we make space for each other and you welcome somebody into your home. So I love to host. I love to produce events with my experience in theater and music and the arts. Then I like to create these unique, creative things that people are inspired by. That's my passion.
All right. Well, that's a real passion. Now, are you a member of the Oakland? And this is an interesting question. Are you a member of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce? And if so, why?
Yes, I'm a member. I've been a member since 2023, and I've been knowing about the chamber for quite some time. So it's good to finally be a member, and there's a lot of unique benefits and connections that you make with other business owners, other opportunities to get support with your business, to get funding and mentorship. There's a business advisor that I've been paired with that I've been meeting with for about a year that helps the
And he
development
gives
of
you,
my business.
and he or she gives you business advice
Yes.
free of charge, just for
Yes.
being a member of the chamber.
Just for being a member.
Well, anybody who's not a member of the chamber got to be not too bright, right? Because
Well,
if they getting free advice, why would you not be a member, right?
yeah, you know, there is a cost to being a member, but the benefits
It's
that you
not that
get
much. You're right, right.
it far outweighs what you pay for being a member. And I really appreciate meeting with my advisor once a month.
Once a month you get to, wow,
101.
101. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the business? I know our
Oh,
time is about to
yes.
expire.
Yes. So we have an art gallery.
Hmm.
And currently in the art gallery, it's featuring my photography collection. And that is images that I shot in the Bay Area in the 1990s. So on the first floor gallery, we have images from my neighborhood in East Oakland. And on the second floor, it is this unique time capsule of the Bay Area's hip hop music scene in the 1990s. So when you book a room at B Love's Guest House, there is art on all of the walls, and it's
Now
a
that's
great
good. When you
inspiration.
book a room, there is art at B Love's Guest House.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have run out of time, and I want to
Okay.
thank you, Miss Tracy Bartlow, for
You're
being our
welcome.
guest on All About Community.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck in your business. As a matter of fact, I can tell from that beautiful smile that you're going to do quite well.
May I share my website?
Absolutely.
www.b-lovesguesthouse.com.
Say it again.
b-lovesguesthouse.com.
All right. With that, thank you for being our guest on All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris, and I am your host.
Are you looking for LED video walls, pro audio, lighting, or Hammond organ service?
The USDA and FSA are now making funds available to African American farmers and ranchers. The U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Farm Service Agency are committed to carrying out an effective outreach program to educate and provide resources to the African American farmer and rancher community. Their goals are to establish partnerships with members of underserved minority groups such as faith-based organizations, schools, small businesses, and community gardeners, promoting awareness and representation from the community in FSA county office funding programs. Panel discussions, seminars, one-on-one counseling, and training classes are available to educate and to fund African American farmers of soybean, corn, wheat, cattle, and other commodities. To learn more about the 2014 Farm Bills programs and funds that are available, contact the Farm Service Agency at 530-792-5537 or visit their website at usda.gov.
Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris and I am your host. And as I said earlier in the program, we are kicking off our session on spotlighting members of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, the best chamber in the world. My guest today is Aku Mitchell of AM Janitorial and Maintenance Service. Is that correct? Did I get that correct?
Yes, sir. AM Janitorial and Maintenance Aid Services.
All
Absolutely.
right. Now, welcome to All About Community.
Thanks for having me.
What is AM Janitorial?
Yes, sir.
Maintenance
Well,
Service?
we are first class commercial cleaning and facility maintenance services. We pretty much look at ourselves as a one-stop shop for all things commercial cleaning. So, yep, that's what we do.
And how long have you been in business?
Surprisingly, it's been under 3 years,
Mhm.
and we are doing really quite well. We started our company right at the beginning or during the midst of the pandemic, and when everything opened back up, boom, business just took off for us. So we're really fortunate.
You said a first class business. Now, what do you mean by first class business?
So that's our slogan. That's our motto. We provide first class commercials cleaning services at cost efficient rates for all of our clients. So what separates us from our competitors is that we're available for our clients 7 days a week, 365 days a year,
7 days a week.
all the time.
So I could just call you and say, I got
Whatever, we can do it. We look at ourselves as a one-stop shop. We're always there for our clients. We do everything. You don't have to worry with anything about anything when you're in our hands. Just give us the job and we get it done. So we've been doing really well.
I like
with
that.
philosophy.
Give us the job
Mhm.
and we will get it done. All right.
It works for us.
Well, that should be your slogan.
Absolutely.
Give
it
us
is.
the job and
No,
we
I'm gonna
get
have to
it
take
done.
that. I'm gonna have to take that, Mr. Harris. I'm gonna have to take that.
Absolutely. Now, what's different about your service that I would say you would consider to be unique?
Well, I think that that's exactly what makes us unique is in most of the companies in our field, they aren't available for clients 24 hours a day, all year long, no matter what. And so that's what really makes us unique. Not to mention, we look at ourselves again as a one-stop shop. So if we can't get it done, we'll get it done. So we provide a vast array of services besides just
And
regular
day
commercial cleaning.
and night.
Day and night, all day and night.
Weekends.
Weekends, holidays. It doesn't matter. Kwanzaa, you name it. Christmas. We're open for our clients, and they love that. And that's what's really worked out for us. That's what separates us from our competitors.
Well, that's good. Now, you are a member of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce. Is that correct?
I'm a proud member
Oh, I
of the
love
Oakland
it.
African American Chamber
Listen,
of Commerce.
viewers. He is a proud member.
Absolutely. You know, the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce has actually been a vital part of our growth. Right now, we're gearing up to do business with the federal government, the state, and through the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, we've received assistance in the form of helping us get our application complete for our cage code so that we can do business with the federal government. I've wanted to join the Chamber of Commerce for actually a number of years, but we weren't in business. Just had a regular job. And so when we got this opportunity, we jumped on it. And it's been really, really beneficial for us, from networking events to learning and engaging with the community. And like I said, as far as helping our business in classes or just assisting us with, like I said, getting our cage code.
And how would someone who's interested in doing business with you get in contact with you? Website or whatever?
Sure. My website is going to be amjms.com. That's www.amjms.com. That's our website. You can find us on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it, we're out there.
So the old saying, all you need to do is call me.
All you have to do is call us.
And I'll be there.
And we'll be there with providing first-class services.
That says, call me and I'll
we'll
be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's been a pleasure so far.
Good. We were talking a few minutes ago about some of the benefits of being a member of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce. Are there any specific benefits that you feel you receive from the Oakland African American Chamber?
Well, absolutely. From engaging with the community, particularly networking events, I've gotten potential clients, and I've met all kinds of people doing great things through the Chamber of Commerce. I've actually reconnected with businesses who I previously worked for when I had a job, and when I became a member with our business, I reconnected with them as they're members of the Chamber of Commerce also. So we're actually probably going to start doing some business and engaging with some of these people I know throughout the community that's been in business for a long period of time. I would advise, and I do advise anybody, my family, my friends, to join the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce. By the way, one last point, I've known other Black business owners here in Oakland who they didn't join the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, and their ride in business wasn't as smooth a transition as it's been for mine, and they've actually looked at what we've been able to do with the chamber, and now they're reconsidering and saying we're going to have to take your lead, what you've been doing, and go ahead and join the chamber. So that let me know I was on the right path right there.
Now, that is a good testament to the fact that it makes good business sense to join the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce. Any final thing you'd like to say?
I just would like to say I really appreciate the opportunity to be interviewed by you, Mr. Harris, and to be on RTV. And once again, if you're interested, you or your business are interested in first-class commercial cleaning services, give us a call at our website, amjms.com. Thank you very much.
And I tell you that's a great testimony as to why you should use his business whenever you have a job that is that you think is too big, too small, or whatever. Use his business. And we want to thank you for being our guest on All About Community, Mr. Aku Mitchell, owner of A&M Janitorial and Maintenance Services. Thank you for joining us.